Like, here's the thing, if you're allergic to things, you know, it's not your fault, mostly. Probably your parents' fault, but it's not your fault. But people that are overly picky, like I'm a bit picky, okay? So there are things that I'll definitely not eat, but I don't eat them because I already tasted them. But people who are picky without tasting food, I can't. I used to have a friend, and he was vegan. Now, I don't have issue with vegan people. Vegan food is amazing. But he wasn't only vegan, he was picky vegan. So we went one time to a coffee shop chain here. I ordered a salmon sandwich. And he looked at the vegan sandwiches, and they had lots of vegan sandwiches because it was in one of those newer, younger neighborhoods where every second person was vegan. And even then he was overly picky. So I was like, mate, what do you eat at home? Well, I usually just toast bread and I eat vegan omelette and that's it. And what about vegetables? And he's like, no, I'm not a big fan of vegetables. Fruits? Nah, I don't really eat much fruit. I don't bother with them. And I'm like, what about tofu? I'm not a big fan of the texture. Rice, other kinds of carbs? Nah, too much work. And even when I go out, I don't really order it, so... And I was just dumbfounded. Honestly, yes! Genuinely, I have no idea what the fuck he's eating. I think he took like their vegan frittata, which is basically vegan omelette made out of potatoes. Which again, I love frittata, but you just eat two things, bread and vegan omelets. Where is the vegetables? If you're indecisive, it's okay. You go to a restaurant, you'll eventually choose something. Being picky, it's like they don't serve the food I like. Well, I'm not gonna eat, and I'm gonna make all of this your problem. I think I went maybe once or twice with picky eaters. One of them wouldn't eat any food that her mother didn't cook. Okay? And the other refused to eat anything that wasn't chicken schnitzel. And it was a birthday of a friend, and they refused to eat anything at the restaurant. And it wasn't okay. I mean, we were in high school. It wasn't like a top-end restaurant, but it was a decent restaurant with decent amount of food. And those two were like, no, we're just gonna drink Coke and not eat and not nothing. And it was so awkward. Honestly, yeah, like, I know someone that is vegan because she's allergic to meat products and fish products, okay? She has, like, lots of food sensitivities, okay? Including some vegetables, okay? Yeah, this girl is poor, it's not her choice. You know, she just lost the genetic lottery. This fucker is as healthy as a fucking bull. He is vegan because he loves animals, okay? Good for you, mate. You know, you do you, boo. You will not get any judgmentalism from me for being vegan for liking animals. But dude, what do you eat? What do you eat? Like, I ordered my disgusting sandwich, and I waited for him for 20 minutes to make a decision. Because he didn't like the veggies, and he had to make sure that the bread was vegan. Even though it says that the bread was vegan, he was harassing the poor lady there to make 500% sure that the bread is vegan, even though it's a vegan bread. And I just kept waiting. Like, yeah, I wanted to no arugula, no tomato, no onion, not this, not that, no sauce. And I'm like, mate, please, mate, just choose something, eat something. Boy has a British palate. Honestly, yeah, somebody should have introduced him to a toast sandwich. Which is basically the British food that is like bread, toasted. And that's the food. I think he would have fucking loved this. The cashier isn't getting paid enough to handle your BS. Wait, wow, totally. I was so embarrassed. Like, here's the thing. Whenever I go out, I always go out of my way to try to be nice to, you know, cashiers and waiters, you know. And he's just standing there for 20 minutes. And she's like 16, mate. Leave her alone. Like, it says it's vegan, she said it's vegan, she made sure it's vegan, you're not sure that she is sure? Like, just fucking eat a leaf off the ground, mate. Like, why do we go to a place that is expensive if you're not gonna eat anything? Let's just buy like some drinks and sit by the beach or in a park or something, or come to my home for a cup of coffee and don't eat anything. It will be less awkward.